Yo, this is Boštjan from BossLifehacks.com, and I'm again in beautiful Varna, Bulgaria, and today I have a cool topic for you, and it's how rituals will improve your life. Right, the society today is a little weird, okay? Because, you know, you're supposed to be mature with 18, but it's not usually the case, right? You see like 30-year-olds living in their basements with their mothers, like it's just not the case, right? Usually people come to maturity like 25, 7, 30-ish, like it really depends, right? Some people not even then, right? For me, if I talk about maturity, I think that somebody should be financially stable and like emotionally mature, right? Able to take decisions, right? So this is not the case in our society today now, right? So like what's the solution, or what can kind of help you with this? For example, like in all different cultures or like past like human, tribal and other societies, like they always had things called like the rites of initiation, right? Or rites of passage, right? A quick example, something they did like in the Indian culture, you know, the Native Americans, they would randomly cast out the members of the tribe, right? Like this boy was like reaching maturity, right? He was like 16, and they would like throw him out in the wild, you know, like with no clothes. Maybe they gave him a knife, right? And they're like, okay, now go in the forest and now like figure out your life, right? And of course, it's tough, it's rough, right? And probably some of them even died, you know, like. But still, when they came back, there was like this whole like group ceremony, you know, like they got a new name, and then they were welcomed back to the tribe as a new mature member of the tribe, right? And this is the thing that is kind of missing today, right? You're just like, you have your 18th birthday and then you're mature, right? But again, it's not like this anymore, right? So I'll give you a few ideas about what you can do to kind of, you know, get these qualities back onto yourself, and a few like rites of passage or like rituals that are still active in our lives, that are still kind of symbolic and still help. Okay, so just in case that, you know, the initiation ritual of like the old Indians seemed a little too hardcore for you, right? There are some other ones that we kind of still have in our society, but they are dying out, right? So just to give you an idea of some other rituals, like besides the initiation rituals of like the old Indians, like that was pretty hardcore. Maybe you don't want to go into the forest with a knife for 3 days, right? There are still some rituals that are still active in our society. Examples are like marriage, funerals, you have the graduation and similar things. For example, like when people get married, it's still a sort of a ritual, right? You have the like, you know, the two people join together for life and all that. Like you don't really need it, but it's still kind of, it puts like additional like social pressure or social value, like it happens in front of everybody, and it's a metaphorical meaning as well, right? So people take it a little more seriously. Of course, it's not as serious as it used to be, but again, it's a symbolic meaning, right? The same thing you have like with the, you know, the graduation, right? You have like the graduation speech, and like everybody's, oh, like now that you're finally an adult and blah, 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 right? It's like this whole metaphoric meaning of an event, of a day, that kind of helps you like realize, okay, like I am in a different period of life, okay, I should be more mature, and kind of helps you grasp that, right? Then you have funerals, right? Obviously it's like a dark, grim event, but still it kind of helps you cope with, you know, that somebody just like is not there anymore, right? It helps you take that into account. Again, it's a ritual because it kind of eases you into the sort of different mindset, different state, right? Now a quick trick why rituals actually work, and then I'll give you a few ideas of rituals you can do for yourself to help you improve your life in your own ways, right? Now, here's the funny part, right? So this ritual is usually just like one day, like compare it, say, before graduation and after, or like before marriage day and after, right? You're literally still the same person, like you haven't changed that much in a day, right? However, your mindset and the expectations of others and the whole like social dynamics, all of that changed, right? So then you can start to kind of create a new meaning for yourself as well, right? Which is super, super key. So now like a few quick mindfucks or hacks on how to improve your life, right? Let's say you're kind of like growing up, maybe you're still a student, maybe you just finished your uni, you're in like your early 20s, you know, and you're not sure like, okay, like, am I adult now? Am I like still searching for the meaning? Like what's happening, right? So you can actually create an initiation ritual of yourselves, right? I did like a cool, funny, crazy thing. I actually did like the 3-day in the forest with no food and stuff, right? I went to like Canary Islands and did one there, which was completely ridiculous. But it doesn't have to be that, right? For you, it might be what some young people do. They go like interrailing across Europe, right? They take the train and they visit all these countries. It can be a meditation retreat, right? There's all sorts of like different things that you can employ as a sort of decoy initiation ritual for yourself that will kind of help you like embrace like this new person or this new period that you're stepping into, right? Okay, so as said, this trick of creating rituals for yourself will help you, especially when you're like on breaking periods of your life, right? Maybe before starting a new job, maybe before going to a new country, maybe before like finishing a relationship or starting one, right? All these like kind of crucial stages of life, these like rituals will help you to kind of change your mindset, right? So a few of them that we talked to, like they already have developed frameworks and you can just go join them. Like one cool one is like I'm not sure how it's called, Santiago de Camino, like I will pop it down. It's like the walk in Spain. You go walk for like, I don't know, 700 kilometers, right? It's like crazy. Like if you go through this, like of course something's gonna change, right? Then you have like this like 10-day or less or more meditation retreat. These are all like more spiritual. You can do more crazy stuff as well. You can go, I don't know, like travel, you know, like you can join a dating coach around the world for half a year if you want. Like there's all these cool things or like different things that you can do, or you can simply invite all your friends or like people you care about and you say, okay, this is gonna be the, I don't know, the day when I become a videographer, right? And you have like a videographer party and you tell everybody, you put it on all social media, and then all this pressure kind of gives you leverage, which is a word I learned today how to pronounce correctly, and that will kind of help you to move into this new mindset. So to make a short conclusion, rituals are disappearing from our lives. There are not so many as it used to be. I gave an example of like how the old Indians had these initiation rituals when a boy turned into a man. Today you can still observe some of them, such as marriages, funerals, graduation parties, but they are dying out. The problem that comes after this is that people don't know their roles anymore. Am I a mature person? Am I still a kid? Like, what's up, right? So a trick or a helpful idea you can take is you can actually create initiation rituals or other rituals for yourself to help you kind of take this new role as a new person in like some specific social condition, right? All in all, that was it today from the beautiful Varna. Let me know under the comments what you think about this video. Did you do any sort of rituals for yourself, initiation or any other? Do you think it's a good idea? What do you think about, you know, people who are opposed to this? Like, let me know your thoughts and opinions under the comments, and I'll see you soon in the next video, and enjoy it. Peace. G. Yo, 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 it's Boštjan from BossLifehacks.com, and I'm here in the... Really? God damn it. This is how I have to work. This is how I have to work. Really? Rituals 18, yes. Yo, 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 this is Boštjan from BossLifehacks.com, and I'm here in the beautiful Varna, Bulgaria. Blah, 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 blah. One of them, very classical, is the marriage, right? Like, again, it's this traditional ritual sort of thing, you know, people gather, you know, like you don't really need it to work as a couple, and couples have families and all that without that, but it's still kind of a ritual. Like, that's disturbing me. Can you? It's like, that was disturbing. Yeah, it's a good picture, actually, you can stay, yeah. That was a good call. So good. GG. So let me think. Yeah.